What's up, friends? Welcome to Getting Healthy and Wealthy with Jessii Mascarin. My name is Jessii, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I have tried many a times in the past to create YouTube channels, but I have never been so inspired and so excited about the two kind of topic areas that I'm going to be covering on this journey with you guys. So, about a month ago, as you know, one goes through in the midst of a global pandemic during the winter in Canada, seasonal depression kicks in. And with me, when I get a bad bout of seasonal depression or my mental health gets low, I stay in bed and I just dive into a new learning topic. And I have come across, and I'm going to shout them all out right now, Chris Sain, Larry Jones, Stock Mo, and Keenan Grace. They are these people here on YouTube that share their knowledge about the stock market, share their knowledge about growing wealth, and help other people do the same. And so I was like, I'm gonna give this a go, and I did, and I have turned $2,000 into $4,000. I mean, that's a lot of money, but I also don't have a lot of money. I'm very much paycheck to paycheck, and in massive amounts of debt. I have $31,000 combined debt between my car payments, between school loans, and my foolish spending on my credit card. So I am so inspired by this and so fired up, and my boyfriend also was like thinking this was a good joke before, but he's all into it now too. So I just wanted to come on here and spread my knowledge about how I'm going from $0 to $100,000, hopefully during this Chris Sain $100,000 channel. And the reason why I mention all these other people, Stock Mo, Larry Jones, Keenan Grace, is because I think it's important to not just follow one person. It's important to get information around different topics of information from multiple sources and pick and choose and learn as you go. I also have in the last couple years gone from this to this, and losing 100 pounds has saved my life. Oh, I'm gonna get emotional. I didn't expect to get emotional. Has saved my life, has grown beautiful relationships for me, and also helped me start my own coaching business where I too help people take charge of their lives, say F you to diet culture, and learn how to become healthy, from the inside out. And it's not about a number on the scale. It's not about inches lost. It's not about, it's fantastic that I lost 100 pounds, but I didn't lose the weight to be a certain size or shape or weight. I lost the weight because there's so much about me to go into and introduce, but I have been sober for 5.5 years, just past 5.5 years on January 3rd. And in the beginning of my sobriety, my drug addiction turned to food addiction, and I gained 130 pounds within the span of like a 2-year period. And all that weight gain and the damage that it did to my body and how much it held me back from doing the things that I love is why I wanted to lose the weight. I'm a very adventurous person. I love roller coasters. I love hiking, rock climbing. I love going things. I love theater. I'm a very active person. Even when I was in my sick body, I'm still a very active person, but I was finding that my weight was making my knees dislocate. I sprained my ankle, broke bones multiple times, and it just wasn't feasible for me anymore to stay in the body that I was. And so I embarked on a health and wellness journey through Beachbody, which is now the company that I am partnered with and run a coaching business through. And I just help my clients and my customers and my friends through getting healthy. And now I'm inspired to get wealthy too. So the game plan is, to the best of my ability, follow the calls and the plays that this man, Chris Sain, if you have not checked out his channel, I'm gonna link all of their stuff below. And I seriously encourage you to check all of them out, because chances are any and everything that I say will, to some extent, will be a regurgitation of what they are teaching me. And I just think that it's incredible that these men are here on this platform sharing this information, sharing this, goodness to help people come out of poverty and out of debt and push forward with our lives. Because I'm a 26-year-old millennial with, up until a month ago, no hope in hell that I could ever pay off my debt quickly, that I couldn't buy a house and all of this stuff. And now I have never felt more hopeful. So I just wanted to kind of come on here, introduce myself, say hey. I'm also going to be sharing like tips on the stock market, which are mostly me regurgitating things from these 4 men, and also wanted to share any like healthy tips and tricks on developing a healthy lifestyle if you too are in the same boat, that your body holds you back from doing the things that you love and you also want to get healthy and wealthy too. So I'm going to be sharing like meal planning ideas that are budget friendly, catered around veganism, because I'm also vegan. There's a lot to me, and like we'll get into it as this channel grows and I put out more content. But I just wanted to hop on here really quick and introduce myself, introduce what my goals are with this, and how I'm going to bring in additional income so I can afford to make investments into the stock market. So between my regular job, which is I'm a fire safety consultant, I do full-time coaching as well, and I've also decided to become an Uber Eats driver, because if I want this challenge to work, if I want to do this, I have to do everything it takes to do this. So I'm not going to be joking around anymore that I'm broke or that I'm unhealthy, because I used to make those jokes and those self-compromising jokes about myself, and it really does a toll on your self-esteem that you don't even realize. So I'm just here to spread love, positivity, self-love, affirmations, tips, tricks, all of that good stuff. And we are at the end of week 1 of our 0 to 100K challenge. Basically, when I did my taxes last year, I put my tax money that I got back into the stock market. I started investing through Beyond Meat, and I have kind of learned over the past year and really the last month about all of this investment stuff. And it may seem boring and weird and whatever, but it has me fired up as much as fitness and health and wellness does. So I'm going to fuse the 2 things that I'm passionate about here on YouTube, and I'm excited for you guys to follow along on the ride. Just a quick, update, because I'm going to be making these videos weekly. I haven't decided an upload schedule yet. I'm super new to all of this, so bear with me as we go on this journey together. But I just wanted to show you guys my TD, portfolio right here. Currently, I actually have a piece of paper here that I have good to go, but I'm currently invested in the following companies. And these are things that in the Chris Sain 100K challenge, he recommends. There's a whole playlist. I'll definitely link it below. But the goal is to get to 125 shares per position. But if you're like me and you can't afford right now to get 125 shares in each stock that he recommends you to invest in, aim for 25, which is what I'm doing right now. So currently I have 20 shares in Tattooed Chef, which is a vegan company, up and coming. They're going to be a huge competitor of Beyond Meat. If you missed the Beyond Meat train, when it first IPO'd, I believe it was like $25. I'm going to insert text here because I can't confirm that. I got them at 100 and sold them at 200. I'm also invested into Nano Dimensions. They're this amazing 3D printing company. I'm invested into, and that's 35 shares. I'm invested into Neo, which is basically the next Tesla. So if you're bummed and you've seen the Tesla stock price go up and up and up, and you're like, there's no way I can afford $800 per share, getting in on the ground floor where it is at now around the $50, $60 mark is a good thing to do. And I have 16 shares in that. The following two are swing trades that I'm going to be selling and putting the profits into these other plays that I'm sharing about. Microvision, I have 10 shares. Jaguar Health, I have 80 shares. These are more penny stocks that I'm going to be, flipping around and putting into these bigger plays. Golden Online Nugget Gaming, they are an online gambling company. I have 25 shares in that. And Apex Technology, which is basically a cloud service that Microsoft just partnered with, and they're set to blow off into outer space in the next year. And I have 25 shares in that. So my goal is to reach $100,000 in my tax-free savings account. But if I can't or don't accomplish that, when you shoot for the moon, you land amongst the stars. And at the very least, and I forgot to mention, I have about $300 invested into cryptocurrency like Bitcoin and Ethereum. So that is another kind of side thing that I'm doing. So these are my investments. These are what I'm doing, where I'm going with this. And I just kind of wanted to come on here and introduce myself. So with that, I hope that you guys have an incredible day, an incredible week. I'll definitely be linking all of the resources that I shared below. If you are looking for coaching to kick off the new year, to be healthy, that doesn't result in some restrictive BS fad diet thing. Yes, I'm vegan, and I understand some people may consider that a fad diet, but for me, it's like an ethical decision. I don't believe in cutting out any food groups. I don't believe in restricting yourself. I believe in finding well-balanced and reteaching yourself about nutrition and healthy lifestyles and wellness and fitness and all of that good stuff. So if that is something that you want help with, drop a comment or, YouTube inbox below. And if you are also interested in going on this wealthy journey with me or doing a bit of both, let me know. I'm excited to share my progress. I'm excited to go on this journey with you guys. I'm excited to document this journey, see where this goes. And at the very least, I hope to be debt-free by December 31st, 2021. So let's go do this. Let's go make some magic happen in our lives. I'm so thankful for you guys hopping on my channel and, coming along this journey with me. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye.